Mark, obviously that wasn't the result we were hoping for on the opening day. What's your take on how the game unfolded?
Well, they had quite a bit of possession in the first half. Their movements are good. They've got some good footballers. They play in a way that Swansea do. I think that they can hurt you with the movements, with the quality they've got on the ball, and they had more possession than us in that first period. But on the back of it, I think we had the better chances. We certainly got our noses in front with a really well taken goal in the end from Eric. And from that point, I think we grew in confidence. I think there was a little bit of confidence there. I thought the support again was absolutely brilliant, and the backing was fantastic. The noise was really loud. We just didn't manage to hold on to the lead before half time, and that was on the back of you've got to win duels. You've got to run. I've said this before. If you give up those duels and they get through you and they run off the back of you and they get the weight of numbers there, we've got to get across, which is what happened. The right winger ended up on his own, ball falls to him and he ends up kicking it in off Eric's legs. With, I think Victor was flat-footed and he just went into it. So really disappointing, 100% disappointing. But then we we got through to half time. There was very little action other than that in the first. The second half, we had more of the ball, more of the game, more chances, and then ended up losing. Lost Boston again, which is really difficult. And then we bring on Maxi to replace him, and then we've ended up with those two getting crossed over with Wilmo and not doing each other's jobs. You can't do it. You've got to go and be, relentless. You've got to go and get your foot in. You've got to go and win the ball. And we didn't do that. The ball came in behind us. We ended up getting deeper and didn't deal with it. And their two subs end up getting an assist and a goal. And that's, it's so disappointing. Prior to that, we had probably the best chance of the game. Sober's been magnificent. I think he's been brilliant all game. When he got himself into the position right in front of the goal, just roll it. Just roll it at the side of the goalkeeper either way, and it's a goal. And I think we go on and win the game, and that's the margins. Yes, disappointed, but it's game one. We need help. The owners backing us to the hilt. We've got bids in for players. We need that quality. We will improve, and we'll get people in that are going to make it a lot easier for us to sustain a performance during the game, and hopefully we can get players that aren't going to get injured frequently enough to derail our season. And that's that's something that happened last season that we're all mindful of. So yeah, we are, like I said, it's a negative we've lost. The support needs to stay with us. I recognise that they're so frustrated, but stay with it. We're working hard. I think the players have tried to go and get on the end of something. We just didn't have that bit of quality today. And we lost Lamine yesterday and to an injury after we'd prepped. So these things are difficult, but it is what it is. And like I said before, the positives are that the owners backing us to the hilt. We've got some bids in for players. They'll be quality players, and we'll be moving on that pretty soon.
As you kind of mentioned, it was a tight game with fine margins. Are you expecting plenty of that this season? Tight games across the division.
Yeah, I think it's tough, but there'll be some games that where there's some good teams in this division, and we will be one of them. But I think we've just got to take stock of that. And I think if we win those duels, if we win more duels, you don't concede those goals. It's as simple as that.